Hello, dears. This is Tessie Anointed Gabriel channel. If this is your first time listening to this, please click on the red subscribe button down below and also click on the notification bell so whenever we upload new videos, you'll be notified of these videos. On the news today, keep your presidency. We need restructuring or outright independence, Fani Kayode tells North. Former Aviation Minister Femi Fani-Kayode has said that the southern people of Nigeria were more interested in the restructuring of the country or outright independence than producing the president in 2023. The former minister was responding to comments by some northern leaders that the region may likely allow the south to produce the president of Nigeria in 2023. Fani-Kayode, who apparently is not comfortable with such comments, wrote on his verified Twitter account at Real FFK, saying, "To those that seek to appease us by saying that they may concede the presidency to the South in 2023, I say this: the South is more interested in restructuring or outright independence than the presidency. Give us our freedom and keep your accursed presidency." Some northern leaders, including the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum (AYCF) National President Yerima Shettima recently stated that the North was not ready to allow the presidency to return to the South in 2023. This is the news for today, guys. So let me move on to the discussion part. So my dears, as you can see, Fani Kayode is saying the truth and he's saying something that makes sense. This is one of the most sensible things he has said in a very long time. Nigeria needs to be restructured. Nigeria needs to be divided. We are no longer one Nigeria again. Nigeria is not a nation. Our president Muhammadu Buhari, he's just sitting there as a puppet. Okay, they told him to end SARS, he said no. Sack the service chiefs, he said no. Open borders, he said no. Reform electoral system, he said no. Restructure Nigeria, that one is war. Referendum, he's fighting against it. State police, he said no. Address the nation, he said no. Is that not the most insensitive and senseless regime in this kind of era? It is democratic lunatism. That is just it. It is madness. We are just we are saying we are one Nigeria, one Nigeria. We are not fooling anybody. Oh. They are fooling themselves. They are not fooling anybody. We cannot be a nation and say the presidency belongs to the north or the south. That is what Erifai is saying. He's saying that within themselves, they know among themselves that the presidency should be in the north or the presidency should be in the south. Does that make sense? Did they not say that Nigeria is a democratic nation? Why should presidency be moved from north to south? Isn't anybody that comes out and contests that they should give it to? They've casted the Easterners to one side. Those ones they've already long time ago. They've not taken them as part of Nigeria since the Biafra civil war. And now they are chasing Nnamdi Kanu up and down because he's saying he wants Biafra. The guy is not doing anything wrong. So Buhari does not have any right to be chasing him up and down. He doesn't have any right to be chasing Nnamdi Kanu up and down. So it is a very good thing now that everybody is coming up and saying they want to restructure Nigeria. And I'm hoping that it's not just going to be voices. It's not just going to be words. It's going to be action. They need to take action like the Biafrans. The Southerners need to take real action like the Biafrans. And I commend Fani Kayode. I commend him for what he's doing right now. Everybody is vexed. We no longer want this one Nigeria anymore. There's nothing home to write about the one Nigeria. What is there in the one Nigeria? They'll be doing things on their own by themselves there. We know they don't want this one Nigeria. They just want to be ruling. You are ruling people, you don't have sense. What is now the point? When they brought Sharia law, everybody kept quiet. Nigeria is not a religious nation. Why should they be bringing Sharia law? So if you think of all these things, there are so many things that will offend you. And you will say, no, we don't want one Nigeria again. Nigeria is a federal state. Nigeria is a federal state. There's nothing federal about this country. There's nothing democratic about this country. Nigeria doesn't have a system at all. The government is so corrupt. It's so corrupt. The corruption has eaten into everybody's body. Both Buhari, him and his cabinet, everybody is chasing. All of them, the corruption has eaten deep inside them. So we want to start afresh. We want to give a try. So we want to be on our own. Everybody wants to go on their own. They want to try and see whether we can redeem this system, because the Nigerian government system is a failure. It is a big failure. So they should stop persecuting and fighting this restructuring, because by fire or by force, this restructuring must happen, because Nigerians cannot stay together again anymore. The Northerners are fighting this completely. They are the people that are at the forefront saying no restructuring, no restructuring. They want one Nigeria. They want one Nigeria. What has one Nigeria done for anybody? The amount of poor people there is it worth something to write about? The gap between the rich and the poor in the north is so wide. It's so wide. They are the ones that are poor, though they are more than the ones that are rich, but the gap is so wide. Poverty has finished them. They don't know who their brothers are. They just want power. This power that they're fighting for, they're eating it. So they should leave Nigeria to be broken. Nigeria must break free. And Fani Kayode is saying that if nobody wants to come up, himself, he will come up. And I just pray that he's not just saying it, he's actually going to take action. Because they are tired. This state is in a form of is madness. What is happening right now in Nigeria is just pure madness. So they should just leave Nigeria to pieces. The problem is too much. Insecurity, poverty, unemployment, hunger, criminal activities everywhere. Buhari releasing Boko Haram, this one, that one, every day, bad news. The economy is so unstable. It is so unstable. See Nigerians trying to leave Nigeria as if they are running away from hellfire. So I don't see the point of us being one nation again. They should just allow everybody to go. They should not allow everybody to go. They're just making money on the heads of Nigeria. They're just making big money on the head of Nigeria. That presidency seat that they want to eat, they should remain in Nigeria and eat it and let people go. Pharaoh refused to let God's people go. And finally, they still left. And so we will still live. You cannot hold a nation in tyranny and be saying you want one Nigeria. Buhari is just a tyrant. He's just a tyrant. So we don't even want their 2023 election. They should just hold it among themselves. So they should be ruling themselves. By 2023, Nigeria should be restructured. If not, people should not even partake in the elections, because there's no point. Election that they've even written the name of the president who will sit down there. Is that we all know Buhari came into power through rigging election. He still stayed in the power through rigging election. So what is the point of Nigerians coming to vote? So they should just separate us, divide Nigeria, divide us. They should pieces us. We don't want again. Biafrans have been crying for this for a very long time. They've been crying for this for a very long time. The Nigerian police, who is meant to protect life and property of the citizen, they are putting them into harm's way. There's so many things as a president you should be looking into, but he's not doing any of them. And this is the reason why Fani Kayode is coming out and saying that he doesn't want to be part of Nigeria again. The Southerners don't want to be part of Nigeria again. I'm glad that he's realizing this now. And it's not just him. A lot of people are angry. People are vexed. People are not happy. People are not happy at all. They are not happy. He's doing the one that he feels he will use to bribe people. And some people are still gullible and still falling for this trickery or these lies. They are still falling for this trickery. Those people that are eating this country's money, eating it, they are busy there sitting there eating it and saying, yes, one Nigeria. Because they know that once Nigeria marginalizes, the money will stop coming like that. So it is right. It is our right to be wanting to be divided. Because as a Nigerian citizen, there's nothing to gain being a Nigerian citizen. So they should divide us. Let us start afresh and let us try our hand at a system of government that will be useful to us. So that is it. That is it on this news. So guys, if you have opinion or you have anything to discuss, please leave it down below in the comment section so we can talk about this issue. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video so that others can watch this video. Bye, and thanks for watching my video.